left lane. And Mr. Greg Booker, your host for the weekend, in the right lane. American Outlaw out of Steelville in the right lane, Greg Booker. Joel Coolidge out of Minnesota in the left lane, and Kryptonite. Your first run in your Outlaw Pro Stocks. All right, guys, put your hands together. Fantastic driving in that left lane to keep that under control by Joel. That is amazing. You guys don't realize how hard that is. He got a little loose there, kept that car under control, sprayed me with some mud, almost killed me, I swear. I think it hit, I don't know where it hit, but it was very loud, right by my face. Anyway, your times there in the left. We had a 2.775. Is it? All right, Greg Booker with a 3.210. Joe Coolidge with a 2.775 in the left lane. Afflicted. He's out of House Springs, Missouri, and David French. And Repercussion in the right lane. He's out of West Virginia. That's, yeah. Here we go. We kicked off fast tonight, guys. I like it. Self-inflicted in your left lane. Bad Attitude Motorsports. So, I know what we got to do tonight. I got to lower this tent because that's 2 in a row. I'm going to get murdered over here. Hey, listen, you're over there. I'm telling you, I've been hit in the face and don't feel good. But we had rain. I mean, y'all, most of you guys are from Missouri. You understand. We had rain for a while. We ain't had much. So that dirt, that's like little hail pellets over here. All right, guys, your times. In the right lane, 2.862. In the left, Wayne Boddicker, 2.713. All right, guys, your next pass here, Outlaw Pro Stocks. Jamie Suter out of Tennessee in the old 66 in the left lane. In the right lane, Paul Hahn out of Nebraska and Chasing Trouble. Chasing Trouble out of Nebraska in the right lane. The old 66 out of Tennessee in the left lane. Put your hands together. We just had like 3 amazing passes in a matter of like 6 minutes. That was amazing. Together. Hey, listen, you guys were here on time. The drivers were on time. I love it. Your time's there. In the right lane, 3.149. In the left lane, Jamie Suter, 2.807. 2.807. Out of Mississippi in the left lane. And Loose Cannon, Mr. Jesse Brown out of Tennessee in the right lane. Loose Cannon in the right, the Patriot in the left. You got a little south on south action, Mississippi versus Tennessee. The Patriot in the left, Loose Cannon on the right. Guys, put your hands together. That was 8 trucks, 4 clean passes. I love it. What a way to get us kicked off out here at Cook Station, guys. Oh, wow. Laudner. All right, guys, your time. Jesse Brown on the right, 2.805. Laudner in the left, 2.615. 2.615, guys. Left lane, if you guys were here last year, you remember Will Harrison and Razor's Edge. He set a record here last year for speed. A world record last year here at Steelville. He's in the left lane, Razor's Edge. He's out of Mississippi, which is where we'll be in 2 weeks. In the right lane, out of Iowa, Chris Moses. He's in that Chevy on the right. We got Razor's Edge on the left.
So we have one time. I mean, we have 2 times.
All right, guys, your time's there. Will Harrison continues to compete out here at Cook Station. In the right lane, Chris Moses. He had a 2.844. In the left lane, Will Harrison, 2.552. I do believe, Kim, that our fastest time so far? Crazy in the right lane. Randy George in the left lane. gentlemen, guys, put your hands together real quick, and then I'll tell you why. Put your hands together right now. Jason Chaya in that right lane, guys, that is a damn good driver, shutting that thing down before he took out our lights or anything like that. It got a little loose, and these guys, listen, they're very good at what they do, and they're experienced, and he could have stayed in it, could have taken out some timing lights to ruin the whole night for us, but he got off of it and made it a safe pass. So, put your hands together for Jason. That was pretty great of him. Your times there, Randy George in the left lane, 2.846, and Jason in the right lane, Jason Chai, 3.652. We All right, guys, so I had a little bit backwards. We're gonna have the solo pass and then the other two. On the left side, Casey Lauer out of Illinois, Strategic Attack, brand new chassis for this driver and this car. You've seen Strategic Attack run before, but from what I'm being told, this will be the first time this thing goes down the track with the new chassis. Mr. Casey out of Illinois, Strategic Attack in the left lane. All right, guys, we'll get that taken care of. A little bit of engine trouble there, or something going on, but we'll get it taken care of. We'll get the track cleared, and then we still got two more in the Outlaw Pro Stock. George out of Tennessee in the right lane. Havoc, Mr. Christopher Bonaker out of House Springs, Missouri. We got a little battle war here, a little border war. Tennessee versus Missouri. Chris Bonaker and Havoc in the right lane. Rick George out of Smoking Gun. He's out of Tennessee in that left lane. All right, your last pass of the first round in the Outlaw Pro Stocks. Smoking Gun on the left, Havoc on the right. All right, guys, that is your last pass for the Outlaw Pro Stocks. Put your hands together. I got some times for you. For real, though, that was amazing. Outlaw Pro Stock, all the drivers, credit to them. A couple of them got a little bit loose, but they got it under control, guys. And that keeps us racing tonight, so we definitely appreciate that. That was a close one right there. Chris Bonaker on the right, 2.559. Rick George on the left, 2.496 on the left. All right, guys, we are up for our modified paddles. Our modified paddles in that left lane. Outcast, Mr. Jason Massey out of West Virginia. He is an outcast on the left. Mr. Keith Mitchell out of Pennsylvania in the Magician on the right. This is your modified paddles class. They're running paddles tonight. They'll run cuts tomorrow. It's gonna be loud. Mr. Mitchell for that bath later on. Later on tonight, when I'm done over here and I'm hanging out with everybody in the pits, Keith, you owe me some detailing on my laptop, brother. All right, guys, your time's there. Ooh. Keith Mitchell in the right lane, 2.831. Mr. Massey in the left lane, 2.273. I'm telling you guys, they only get loud. Right now, in the modified paddles, we got Sam Lambazio in the left lane, all in. Justin George, Shoot to Thrill in the right lane. So in total, we'll have 6 modifieds tonight, and then we'll move to our open class. But your second pass, all in the left lane, Shoot to Thrill in the right. And they are running paddles tonight. Here we go, guys. Your second pass in your modified paddles. All in the left lane. Shoot to Thrill in the right. Put your hands together right there. What a pass by both drivers. God, we've had some great racing here tonight, guys. And we are early into it, but it's been awesome and safe, and I love both parts of that. Ooh, your times there, guys, in the left lane. Sam Lambazio, 2.690. Mr. George in the right lane, 2.320. All right, your last 2 modified paddles. In that left lane, looking for trouble. Daniel Caraher out of Nebraska, looking for trouble. In the right lane, Todd Hackney in Fireball. He's out of Tennessee. I've had some bad nights with Fireball, not the car, the drink. We don't do that anymore. Not good for you. But we got Fireball in the right lane. We got Looking for Trouble in the left. Your last passes for the modified paddles. And they'll run again later tonight in reverse order. Go, guys. 2 classes, clean passes by both. We gotta love it. That was your modified paddles. Your times there. Left lane, Caraher, 2.344. Left lane in the right, Hackney, 2.777. Brennan Kinsella's car driven by Keith Mitchell. It is pure fury. Keith is driving it for Brennan for points here. They're gonna have a solo pass to start in that left lane. Again, they race for time, not heads up. Here we go. The start of your open class. we go. I told you it gets louder. You didn't believe me. You didn't believe me. I told you. Listen, guys, I'll never do you wrong. I'll never tell you wrong. It does get louder. Ooh. All right, your time there, 82.17 miles per hour at a 2.534 in that left lane. You have a solo pass there in the right lane. Billy Fling out of Ohio in reality check. Here we go. I was trying to talk and I couldn't get my ears covered. So what'd you say? Well, I didn't hear you. No, I really might be deaf the rest of the weekend. Holy cow. All right. Your times in miles per hour there, guys, right lane, 97.61 miles per hour, 2.279. Guys, you're next up. We got High Roller 5, Travis Shoemaker in the left lane, in the right lane. Another bad habit out of Texas, Mark Riggins. He's out of Lockhart, Texas. Travis Shoemaker in the left lane, High Roller 5. All right, there's two of them now. I'm going to close my wrist. All right, guys, put your hands together for those two drivers, High Roller and another bad habit. We'll get High Roller off the track, guys. Hopefully it's something fixable so we can keep racing this weekend. And I'll get your times here on that right side.
Driveway, you smell grease? Yep. You busted something.
You dusted something. And this one here had sparks coming
I
out.
know, I saw that. That's the flywheel getting into something. And blower motors are hard on crust bearings. Yeah, I smell rear end grease pretty good. Yeah.
All right, guys, your time on that right side, 2.343. 2.343 there for another bad habit. And we're going to get High Roller cleared here. We do have 10 open trucks. Jim Ingram out of Texas, Bad Trouble 3. Racing out here. That was fantastic right there. Whew. Holy criminy. All right, Jim Ingram in the left lane at 102 with a 2.293 on the right side. Kevin Harrison with 113 miles per hour with a 2.221. Whoa, put your hands together. It's gonna be a good one, guys. I can tell you right now. We got some lineage here, the O'Ragis, the Coolidges, Dirty Bomber in the left, Nightmare on the right. This is gonna be loud and it's gonna be fast. That one was right in my chest bone, right in the sternum. That's all right. I don't think, do I get hazard pay? Somebody asked Greg Booger. I don't think I do, but it's all right. All right, guys, your time's there. O'Reilly in the left lane, 81 miles an hour, 2.792. In that right lane, 112 miles an hour, 2.211. Frantic in the left lane. Lessons learned in the right lane. Greg Smith out of Indiana. We got Canada versus the United States. It's so loud. I can't even hear. It's all right. I can't hear myself. I love it. I love it. I love it. Here we go. Here we go, guys. You got Frantic in the left lane. Lesson learned in the right. United States versus Canada. Let's go. Tired of getting hit by shit, or stuff, sorry. Oh, my bad, that was absolutely my mistake. I'm tired of getting hit by stuff. What's this? Tony Murphy, Tony L. Murphy, we got some stuff for you at the MRA tent that fell out your wallet. All right, guys, your time's there. Left lane, Mr. Renaud, 81.94 miles an hour with a 2.354. In the right lane, lessons learned, Greg Montesmith, 2.219 at 107.36 miles an hour. Guys, the opens are running tonight. We're out of House Springs, Missouri, in Havoc in the right lane. Rick George out of Tennessee, Smoking Gun. These guys always put on a great show here. Christopher Bonneker, second place last year in the year-long Outlaw Pro Stock standings. Let's see what he can do here on his second pass at Cook Station. And in that right lane, Smoking Gun, Rick George out of Tennessee. Another little border war, Tennessee, Missouri. All right, what a way to start us back off with the Outlaw Pro Stocks. That was fantastic. Yeah, listen, you guys are allowed to make noise. Hootenhauer is great. That was an awesome pass. There you go. There you go. Holy cow. Chris Boddicker in that left lane, 2.614 in the right lane. Smoking gun, 99 miles an hour, 2.37. Strategic attack. Casey Lauer. I think it's the second pass on this chassis here. And he's out of Illinois, out of Mount Carroll to be specific. So he'll be running for time here on a bye. Great. Put your hands together. Strategic attack. All right. I got your time here. .4316. That's impressive as all get out. 91 out of Franklin, Georgia in the right lane. Once again, Jason Shia, a little crazy in the left. Once again, we got Randy George in the right lane. Jason Shia in the left. Caleb Dunsavage, please come to the MRA tent. Caleb Dunsavage to the MRA tent. All right, here we go, guys. See, I adjusted my tent. It all hit the roof this time and not me. That's called getting smarter. What's that? Caleb Dunsavage to the MRA tent, please. Caleb Dunsavage to the MRA tent. Guys, your time's there. Jason Chaya on the left, 2.9607. Randy George on the right, 2.4269. 2.4269 there. Tippy in the right lane. I told you guys he set a record here last year. This car is stupid fast. It always has been. Slick new paint job this year. It was all silver last year. And in that left lane, we got Chris Moses out of Iowa. Yes, you are. All right, guys, Chris Moses in the left lane, Razor's Edge. Will Harrison in the right.
The other one
It's even like the pools on the they got like 5, you know?
All right, guys, stand by 1 second. I'll have times for you. Trying to get a clarification real quick. All right, guys, I'll have some more information for you here in a moment, but your times there. Left lane, Chris Moses, 2.5113. Will Harrison in the right lane at 98.95 miles per hour, 2.3735. And I'll have some more info. That is quick. Will. So you guys know Will Harrison and Mr. George were within 2/1000ths of a second of each other. We're running some times out here at Cook Station. I love it. We always do. Right now, Jesse Brown and Loose Cannon out of Tennessee. He'll be running a solo pass. All right, here we go. Loose Cannon, Outlaw Pro Stocks. All right, guys, I'll have that time for you in just a moment. And we will draw the 50-50 at the conclusion of the Outlaw Pro Stocks. Your time there for Loose Cannon, 2.7269, 2.7269. Now we got the Patriot in the left lane. Chasing Trouble in the right. Oh no, I'm sorry. Chasing Trouble in the left lane. And we have the 66 in the right lane. Jamie Shooter in the right lane out of Tennessee. Paul Hahn and Chasing Trouble out of Nebraska in that left lane. The old 66, the old black 66 in that right lane. Chasing Trouble in the left. Couple more Midwest boys going at it, Nebraska and Tennessee. Guys, we're in trouble for the old 66 in the right time. For Chasing Trouble in the left.
Is there another race over there?
All right, guys, your time there in that left lane, 2.915, 2.915 in the left lane. Oh, we got some pretty red lights coming up. I like that. David French in the left lane. He's got them awesome red glow lights in the left lane. In the right lane, Mr. Wayne Bonaker out of Hot Springs, Missouri. And self-inflicted. You guys don't know, Wayne is the president of the MRA. Super great guy. I've known him for a lot of years. And I love the paint job on Self-Inflicted. It's quite amazing graphics. You guys can check that out tomorrow. If you guys come back, check it out in the pits. Wayne Bonaker in the right lane. David French in the left. Repercussions versus Self-Inflicted.
Look at all that dirt. Look at all that dirt. It looks like...
Great job, Wayne, keeping that thing under control. Got a little loose and crazy. They do that sometimes, but still had the faster time at a 2.826. Wayne Bonaker in the right lane, David in the left, 2.940. He puts this whole thing on and also runs races. It's craziness. We got a winner? We got a winner? We got a winner. We got a winner. There we go. All right, guys, American Outlaw. In the left lane, Kryptonite in your right. This will be your last pass for the Outlaw Pro Stocks tonight. Kryptonite looks real good right there. What a way to finish out. Guys, put your hands together for the Outlaw Pro Stocks, all the drivers and their teams, guys. What a way to finish the night. Joel with a 2.5935 at 89.94 miles per hour. Mr. Greg Booker, 3.28. That will conclude your modified trucks with paddles are going to start back up their second run. We got Fireball, Todd Hackney out of Tennessee in the left lane, looking for trouble. Daniel Caraher out of Nebraska in the right. Again, these are the modifieds. Just like earlier, guys, they only get louder, they only get faster. So if you got some kiddos, plug their ears, it's gonna get loud. Fireball in the left, looking for trouble in the right. Well, that was a heck of a way to start us off on the modifieds. Here we go. All right, guys, your time. We had a DQ on the left, on the right. On the right, looking for trouble. Daniel Caraher out of Nebraska, 2.2820 at 92 miles per hour. All right, modified paddles here. Left lane, shoot to thrill. Justin George out of Georgia in the right lane. Sam Lambazio in all in the right lane. Again, these are your modified paddles. The modifieds will run opens tomorrow, or open cuts tomorrow. Tonight they are paddles. And this is your second set of them in their second heat tonight. It's always a lot of fun at night because you get to start seeing the fire come out of those pipes, and exhaust, manifolds. All right, your time's there. Holy cow! All right, Sam Lambazio in the right, 2.639. In the left, Mr. George, 2.239 at 101 miles per hour in that left lane. West Virginia. Oh, Pennsylvania, West Virginia action going on here. I like it. I told you guys they come from all over the country and even Canada. And here we go. Keith Mitchell in the left, Jason Massey in the right. All right, guys, we'll get some times there, a little more information on that pass there. The modified paddles. All right, guys, your time there. Keith Mitchell on the left side, 2.234 at 98.67 miles per hour, 2.234. Obviously, Jason had some issues there with the clock. We'll figure that out, but Indiana in lesson learned in the left lane. They'll be running a bye. Once again, your open cuts. Guys, these are loud and they are fast.
Yeah.
stuff. You got the sensor. Yeah.
Left lane, and Tyler Coolidge and Nightmare on the right. I apologize. We got Nightmare on the left, Dirty Dahmer on the right. Tyler Coolidge out of Minnesota. And Shane Aragi out of... There we go. Put your hands together. That's what we like. Good, clean passes.
There's some moisture in there or something. His hair is wet.
The moon is tilt, so it's saying it's supposed to do something.
They're trying to figure it out. Well, that one there tickled my eardrum.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that any. The moon says it's going to rain. Some moisture somewhere. It says it's...
All right, guys. Kevin Harrison and Never Enough out of Mississippi in that left lane. He is coming to the line. In the right lane, we will have loud enough for you guys. Kevin Harrison there, and Never Enough. I'll get you time for him in just a moment. Like I say, guys, don't get concerned if they're not racing heads up. They're racing for time, not heads up. Kevin's time there. 2.161. 2.1614 for Kevin Harrison. Put your hands together. All right, guys, in your right lane, Jim Ingram in Bad Trouble 3 out of Texas. Here we go. Bad Trouble 3 got into some bad trouble there. We'll get the track cleared up, and we'll get it clear. We'll get you back to race here in a moment. Good news, driver looks all right.
A lot of broken parts there. A lot of broken parts.
They got the 3-disc clutches and 5-disc clutches. And that's what it looked like.
All right, we got Bud Riggins in another bad habit. He is out of Lockhart, Texas. Solo pass, open cut. Holy criminy.
He had fire.
I saw some things. It looked really fast.
He was going after one.
There's definitely a fire at the back of that car. Look at his team out there, please.
He's trying to move and he ain't moving very good.
That was another one of those 5-disc or 3-disc clutches.
All right, guys, Mark's time there. 2.2560. 2.2560. All right, guys, we're gonna get reality check back to the line here. We'll get a start, and then I'll get your time. A solo pass. We'll have another open cut here after him. All right, guys, reality check. I'll get you his time here in just a moment. And then our last
That was 2 pedals.
open cut of the night will be coming up. Reality check, 2.3275. 2.3275 there in that left lane. All right, Mr. Keith Mitchell driving Pure Fury for Brendan Kinsella out of Pennsylvania. Solo pass in the right lane. All right, guys, here we go. Pure Fury coming to the line in the open cuts. That's fantastic. I haven't got a mud bath in a, like, it was almost an hour. I hadn't got one. I just got one. Thank you, Mr. Keith Mitchell.
Got him way over there.
This time there, 2.2746. 2.2746. Guys, I saw the last of your open cuts tonight. And then we have that Outlaw Pro Stock Rick George backup pass for the world record. hands together. What a way to close out those open cuts, guys. And those are going to be on paddles tomorrow night. So they go even faster tomorrow night on those paddle tires, guys. Your time there for Mr. Tyler, 2.1619, 2.1619.
Wow.
And when you guys see those opens tomorrow on the 4.232 and a 2.3232, Smoking Gun, his attempt to back up the new record and the Outlaw Pro Stock. The record set by Will Harrison last year, and he was within 3/1000 of a second. This year, Mr. Rick George out of Franklin, Georgia,
He chose the right
Smoking Gun. As long as he runs between a 2.42 and a 2.32 and some digits after that, he will have the record. And I will bring you that time as soon as I get it.
242. You've got to do at least that. 242. It darted left.
He was booking. He even got the cone.
Yeah. So he's DQ'd right there.
Yeah. No, that's too bad.
Didn't you do it? You didn't do it.
All right, guys, Mr. George fell just a little bit short on backing up that record. He ran a 2.579. So that record will stay in the Harrison family with Will. Congratulations, sir. You kept your record, but hey, listen, that means these